all set, and away they go. United Express needed a bit of riding in the early stages. Godfather from a deep draw takes his medicine, drops out to last. Speechmaker, who got out well. Gregor McGregor will match her in the early stages. Then comes Maboneng in the orange and blue, hugging the rail and 2 lengths off the leader. Then came Gimme the Flame, 2 lengths away to Call the Wind, who's a bit eager. Then came United Express. Storm Jewel races 1 from last, and Godfather at the back of the field. 8 lengths in it to the top of the straight. They went past the 1,000, and Gregor McGregor went past Speechmaker, who took a drop in second. Then comes Maboneng, teed up well on the leader's back on the inside in third. Then comes Gimme the Flame, Call the Wind, ran onto heels, races about 4 lengths from the leader. Then came United Express. Godfather and Storm Jewel are the last 2 as they went to the final 600 metres, and Gregor McGregor just allowed to lengthen in front now by 2 over Speechmaker. Maboneng still well poised. Then came Call the Wind. Gimme the Flame is in the blue with the yellow spots. Godfather matches Call the Wind towards the inside, races 4 lengths off the leader and making gains, but with 300 metres left to go, Gregor McGregor the one in front over Maboneng. Godfather's up the inside. Then comes Call the Wind. Maboneng attacks Gregor McGregor, who sticks to his task. 150 left to run. Gregor McGregor finds over Maboneng, who's got half a length to make up. Into the closing stages they go. Maboneng driving up to Gregor McGregor to photo. Maboneng or Gregor McGregor, Godfather third, and then came Storm Jewel. So Maboneng delivers. She's not the easiest to follow, but she was given every chance by Khumalo from gate 1. She sat on the leader's back, and that leader did not give up Gregor McGregor. But Maboneng is just going to dive and stick the nose down in time to become a 3-time winner from 20 starts. That's a wrap from the VAAL this afternoon. All the best to Nico. Thanks very much to Brandon for filling in for the final 2 races today. I'll chat to you from Fairview tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Till then, good night.
Well, we've been treated to a humdinger in the lucky last out here at the VAAL. 2 top jocks going hammer and tong. Samanga Khumalo and JP van der Merwe. And of course, it goes the way of Samanga. Well done to Sean Terry. Continues winning ways. Of course, to Sandy and Eugene Arundel. To World Sports Betting, Warren Tanner, Stephen Karam and the whole team. Congratulations, Samanga. Very good ride. That was out the top draw. I was just chatting to Mr. Terry. I mean, a bone fight, it's exciting for the guys. I know you and JP are obviously good mates, but when it comes to having to get the head down, there's nothing in it. You're not going to give no inch at all. And yeah, I mean, Sean Terry, top conditioner. This filly looked well today, and I thought she travelled well. And that also on the inside kept you honest.
You know, honestly, that horse never gave up, and I just matter of trying to dig deeper. But I have to say thanks to Mr. Terry. You know, he never put me under pressure. He just said, you know, from the draw, come out and then take it from there. If they're going harder than her, they must be going clappers. And I came out quite well, and see the chases that went around, and I thought, okay, fine, we're actually going a good clip. I didn't have to fight her. Came top of the straight, obviously at 600 full straight. I thought, let me rather follow this leader a little bit until he can get under pressure. I think this filly here feels like she's got a kick, and I think that really helped me where I didn't use her early, and that last little bit, that's where she managed to put on a fight and put on a head where it matters. And you know, what a great training fit from Mr. Terry. Before I got on her, she looked a picture. I said, wow, she's really looking well. And you know, with that draw, it's just you know, it's just sometimes as a rider, it just gives you that extra. So yeah. Again, big thanks to World Sport Bet for obviously Mr. Terry. As he's been supporting me all along, and once Keegan wasn't available, then we asked him. He didn't think twice, and I had to give my best, and I think today we showed it. So again, to other connections, big well done, and I think she'll do well. There's still a couple of races in there, and put in the right races. I think she can pick up another 2. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, Vogobus Drift, well done to them. And to World Sport Bet for giving a groom the 1-5, big well done to them. And again, for the second time for the Bling fans. Whoop, whoop.
Well, there we go. He's certainly given the Bling fans something to scream home that last 100 metres. Well done to Samanga. Well done, Mr. Terry. I must also just say well done to you for the weekend. I know that excellent training feat and you big days. I mean, that's where you want to win the money and very good horses. But going back to the lucky last, what a ride.
Sure, yeah, no, you got to give it to Bling. That was a proper ride, eh?
Different class.
I think Keegan would have had to battle to reproduce that ride, eh?
No, I mean, Mr. Terry, she's been so consistent and, I mean, chatting or listening to your track talk interviews around the bend, this is her game.
It's her game, yeah. Probably a mile is actually perfect for her, easy mile, but, you know, she gets her with the 14.50 and the one draw always is a plus. And I don't think she could have done it without Samanga today. Full credit to him, but she looked outstanding. Well done to, obviously, World Sports Betting, to Sandy and Eugene. And I think it's probably Sandy deserves the credit that this filly stayed in training a little longer. Any lesser owner might have buckled a bit earlier, but she's found a consistency now. And I wouldn't be surprised if she picks up another one or two.
Mr. Terry, going back to the weekend, those horses all pulled up nicely?
Yeah, well enough. Obviously, you know, a big day like that, it's hard to be successful without big horses. And those horses they're proper horses. As much as I'd like to take a lot of credit, you can't do it without horses, and those three are proper horses.
Look, I think you can take a lot of credit. You're certainly a man that knows the trade, always been a well-respected trainer. Just from my side in the racing fraternity, well done over here, Mr. Terry.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks. Good to end with a win at the VAAL. It's always a tough ask to do the work at the VAAL if you don't have a winner. The ride back is a little bit too long, but...
Look, in saying that first time I ran a lovely race earlier, Jordan.
Very encouraging. And to be honest with you, the horse in the second race, I wasn't unhappy. They went so fast. She couldn't keep up, the poor thing, but she put it together late, and over a bit of ground, she'll be all right.
Well done, Mr. Terry.
Thank you.
Safe travels. There we go. That's Sean Terry. Lovely to have him in the winner's enclosure, and we were really treated to a cracking finish over here. I'll just also say well done to JP. That's what we want in racing. We want these tight finishes. I know it keeps everybody on the edge of their seat. Well done to the entire team, to World Sports Betting, to Warren Tannis and his whole team, to Sandy and Eugene Arundel. Fantastic. Maboneng now becomes a 3-time winner from 20 outings, and boy oh boy, what a ride. Ride of the day goes to Samanga Khumalo. Before we wrap up this interview, I do need to call in the winning groom just to close off proceedings. Come in, sir. Lovely to see you. I know I see you very often nowadays. Just come a little bit closer. Obviously, the guys that are sponsoring you, World Sports Betting, the 1,500 Rand goes a long way in today's time. So well done to you and the whole team. I know it's been a lovely weekend for the whole team. You guys are working very hard and keep up the good work.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just saying. Good work, and then trainers good. My team is good. It's working nicely.
And Sean Terry, champion?
Yes, champion. All the people you look.
Absolutely.
Yes,
you guys do all the hard work. So I'm going to say a big well done to you guys. Keep it up. Long may it continue. Long may the winners continue. And long may you keep getting these 1,500 Rand checks. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you very much. There we go. World Sports Betting. They've just had a winner in the lucky last out here at the race course with Maboneng. And there they are giving 1,500 Rand back to the groom. So a big thank you again to the entire team. All right. So that's how we wrap up racing. We left the best for last, I would say, because that was one heck of a finish. Great finish to watch if you're a racing purist. Just want to say well done to Ricky, who's been heading up the production out back. Obviously, we've had Kaya, PK. He's been very quiet, but he's been doing a good job as always. I know that there's many other names that we don't get to mention and don't get to see that put this production together. To Ali Cat upstairs for calling the last two and for presenting with me, and to Nico K. We really hope that he gets better. I know that he's been battling with, I think, looks like pneumonia. So we certainly wish him all the best and a speedy recovery. I'm going to say good night. Be safe, keep warm, and we'll chat again soon. Enjoy PE racing tomorrow. Bye-bye.